Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Kelvin from Make3dcomics.com and BlackSunComics.com, and today I'll be doing a product review on DzFire's Nurnies Greebles parts and pieces. Stay tuned. So before we get into the product review, I wanted to have a quick discussion about the best and worst things about DAZ Studio and just 3D art in general. In my opinion, the best thing is that there is lots of quality content available to everyone at reasonable prices. And what this means is that anyone with a decent computer, an internet connection, and a little bit of money can make professional looking art that can compete with anything that the major studios are putting out there. You really don't even need to be able to draw. So it's a really great time because it's another opportunity for people to put their stories out if they have the desire to do so. That being said, the worst thing about DAZ Studio and 3D art in general is that there's lots of quality content available to everyone at reasonable prices. What this means is that I can buy a particular model from the DAZ store, and someone else can buy the same model from the DAZ store, and now we have the exact same thing. So there's the challenge of originality. How do you stay original when everyone has access to the same content? And I'll give you an example. I was reading a graphic novel called Concrete Park when I came across something that looked strangely familiar. I looked closer and I said to myself, wait, hold on, I know what that is. I have that. And lo and behold, when I checked in my DAZ Studio library of the things that I'd purchased, there it is. I have the exact same product that was used in the comic. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not pointing out Concrete Park to try and hate on it. I have both trade paperbacks. Well, actually, they're hardcover, but I have both of them. The art in them is fantastic. I have them. You should go get them too. I'll actually include links to both books in the video description below. So I know I went a bit off topic there, but I'll bring it back to the original question, which is how to stay original using content that everyone has access to. And that brings us to the actual product review of DzFire's Nurnies Greebles parts and pieces. Now, at first glance, this product doesn't look like much, but there's really a lot of power in something as simplistic as this. What you're getting is parts. And I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but there's all these different pieces that come with this kit, and this allows you to customize your 3D models. So for someone like me who doesn't know how to model in something like ZBrush or whatever 3D modeling software there is out there, Hexagon is another one, this is great because I can load up an existing model that I already have in my library and then load up parts like these and add onto it and make it look like however I need it to look. So here's an example of how I've used Nurnies Greebles parts and pieces to customize a model that I purchased from the DAZ Studio store. So what you're looking at is a model named Heavy Mech, and I got it because I liked it. I actually don't have a use for it right now in my comic. I bought it just because I liked the way it looked. So this is the actual product here. It's in my props section, and you'll see there's all these parts and pieces that I can use. So really what I did is I just scrolled through and looked for whatever I thought was interesting and then loaded it onto the model. So I added some wings. I'll just turn on both of those here. All right, so there's some wings on the back. That wasn't part of the model originally. I added this thing. Not sure what it is. I guess I imagine it being some sort of, I don't know, laser gun or something that holds missiles. I don't know. Again, I was just experimenting. I decided that I wanted it to have 4 arms instead of 2. So actually what I did is loaded 2 instances of the same model and kind of superimposed it onto the original one so I could have 4 arms instead of the 2 that originally come with it. And then I added these parts on the front. What they do, doesn't really matter. It's not supposed to be a functional design. I just want it to look cool. And what else did I add? Okay, I added that thing up there. I guess that's like a hatch. So when I finally come up with a purpose for this and add it into my story, I will do a lot more customization than what you see here. But this is just to give you an idea of what is possible with a product like this. You can take an existing model and really make it your own. And that kind of solves the problem of how to be more original while everyone has access to the exact same 3D content. So that concludes part 1. Join me next week for part 2, where I will show you how to load the individual parts and pieces into a scene, how to parent those parts to another model, and how to add textures. In the meantime, please visit us at blacksuncomics.com, where you can download a free preview of our first book, Black Sun: The Longest Night. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. Be sure to check out some of the other videos on this channel, and until next time, take care. Peace.